What's up guys, Sprikey here and welcome back to another video on Call of Duty Mobile. So in today's video, I'm gonna give you some basic tips and tricks regarding the Battle Royale mode so you can just improve your gameplay in Battle Royale. And I'm gonna give you some really easy tips and tricks so you don't need to practice them. You can apply them right after watching the video and you can improve your gameplay right after watching the video. So I'm gonna give you some basic tips and tricks. These are really basic in Battle Royale, but a lot of players don't use them, so I don't know why they don't use them. Maybe they don't know it. But wait guys, before entering into the video, I wanna recommend you some really cool stuff. So if you wanna buy some amazing clothes for yourself or your friends or family for Christmas, then do check out the link in description guys. There are a lot of variety of some amazing clothes and they're also very affordable. You can easily grab some cool outfit for yourself. Then just go check it out guys, link is in the description. And now let's just jump into the video topic. So guys, the first tip is pretty basic, just use an earphone or an headphone while playing the Battle Royale game, because in Battle Royale this is really what matters the most. Because if an enemy bypass you in a building, you may don't even notice or know it if you don't wear any headphone or earphones. So I would recommend you using an headphone, and headphone will be more better I think. So it's my personal advice. Yeah, you can also use a good earphone, there is no matter, but yeah, these are very important to use while playing Battle Royale mode. So guys, tip number 2 I wanna give you is you need to pick everything in the start of the game. You land somewhere, just pick everything, every single thing, every ammos, okay, every attachments. There's a lot of space in your inventory, and if you find a backpack, then you'll have a lot of space and you can easily throw away all the things which you don't need at the end. But sometimes you'll really need to you'll really miss that if you'll think if I pick that thing up at that time, that tactical scope or the 3x scope, I'll be in the better position now. So just don't miss the opportunity. You'll have a lot of inventory for that. Just pick every single thing you need at the start of the game. Now moving on to tip number 3. So guys, tip number 3 is also pretty basic. Just use the good guns in Battle Royale. So in Battle Royale, a thing that really matters a lot is the gun you're playing with. So in the close range, I'll really recommend you using a striker. Striker is like a beast in close range. I've used it in a lot of games I've played and it's really a beast. You can just 3-shot or 4-shot your enemy and its fire rate is also very good. So in the close range, just pick up the striker guys. It is really a god level weapon. And for long ranges, you can use a lot of ARs or SMGs. I'll recommend you using M16, which is recently added into the game, is acting like a laser beam in Battle Royale. I don't recommend it for very long distance because definitely at a sniper distance it may don't work very well, but in the medium distance it is a really good gun, M16, or you may use POW57, AK117 or AK47 is also a good choice in Battle Royale. So these are also the good guns you can use in Battle Royale. And now moving on to tip number 4. So guys, in tip number 4, I wanna recommend you which class should you play with Battle Royale. So a lot of people I've seen use the Scout class, which is really a good class. You can reveal your enemy position in a particular area. But guys, I do really want to recommend you mechanical class here. It is my personal opinion, don't get it very seriously. If you still Scout the most, you can just try it. But personally, the mechanic is really good thing. Just imagine you can just throw your drone away and it will follow you all around, and whenever an enemy appear, your drone will directly follow him and stand on his head and just throw some laser beams in which your enemy will do this, and he'll not be able to properly shoot you and just cause a lot of trouble for your enemies. So yeah, I would recommend you using a mechanic class. It is really good, but what the main problem with Scout is if you use it, it will disappear after 3 or 4 seconds, and after that if someone attacks you, you'll not be able to know where the enemy is. But if you have mechanic, after using it, it will follow you until it finds an enemy and just use its power over him. So yeah, that's why I want to recommend you mechanic over the Scout thing. And at the end, it's all your opinion guys, so just use whatever you feel more comfortable with. Tip number 5, use vehicles. So I've seen a lot of guys don't use in vehicles in battle royale. I don't know why. It's maybe like because controlling vehicle is really like a little difficult in battle royale, but I think you should use vehicles can be very useful. And personally, my favorite vehicle is Antelope AZ0. It's really good. It has a machine gun on the top of it, which can be really useful in some fights. And I wanna personally recommend vehicle because some, like, just imagine if you're like crossing an open area, so no one can like just kill you right away. They first need to like hit some bullets on your vehicle, and then you will know someone is shooting at you, so you can park your vehicle at a particular good area and you then just can come back and have a good cover fight or maybe stuff like that, but you will not be killed right away. So that's why I wanna recommend you using vehicles every time you find them, and it will also be good in covering distance. Okay, so just use vehicles are really good. And now let's move on to tip number 6. So guys, tip number 6 I wanna recommend you is using a 4-finger claw or maybe a 5 or 6 finger if you are very comfortable with it. So what I see is a lot of players play with 2 thumbs, and personally I also played at 2 thumbs at my beginning, but it's really difficult to play with 2 thumbs, like shooting, like aiming and jumping. You can't do all of that stuff with only of your 2 thumbs on the screen. So that's why I will recommend you using a 4-finger claw. As you can see, my HUD is on the screen, so it's pretty easy. I'll play like this. On my left side, I'll control shooting button. I have 2 shooting buttons. One is for hip fire and one is for ADS. And then on this side, I'll have a lot of controls, like I have a jumping, I have crouching and sliding, and then I'll have a aiming button, so I can just easily pre-aim, or I can see by pre-aim. I don't need to always use ADS, and at this point I only use my this thumb to use only the aiming thing. I don't do anything else with this thumb. Yeah, sometimes I do like upgrade, like, you know, reload my guns or equip grenades or stuff, and on this hand I just use that moving joystick, and that's pretty much. So it like feels so easy to do all that stuff. If you play with 2 thumbs, it will definitely make it more harder for you to control all that stuff at once, so it will definitely decrease your gameplay. Now yes, if you are just playing with 2 thumbs right now, and if you move on to a 4-finger claw, it will take some time to like be comfortable with it. I'll say like maybe 1 or 2 weeks, but after it you'll feel so comfortable and your gameplay will also increase a very high rate. So I don't know what I mean, but you got me there. Okay, now let's move on to another tip. So guys, tip number 7 I wanna give you is using upgrade terminals. Like I've seen a lot of players don't use upgrade terminals. I don't know why. They're such a great thing in the game, and like a lot of like really less players use them. So like whenever you have completed looting, just wait for the announcement like upgrade terminal is almost ready, and some announcement like this, and then you can just click on the map and see the little squares of the color. Oh my god, I forgot the name of this color. Like, yeah, purplish square boxes, and just go there, use the upgrade terminals. Whatever skill you have, it will improve the skill. If you have scout, it will increase the time and area of the circle in which you can see if there is an enemy or not. If you have a UAV, it will make your UAV much more stronger to kill and much more faster. And I'm not sure about UAV that much, but yeah, it will definitely upgrade any of your skill, guys. So I do recommend you using upgrade terminals, guys. And now let's move on to our final tip. So guys, the final tip I wanna give you is just try to get a high ground in the end games of the battle royale. So yeah, like in any situation, you may notice that high ground is the thing that really matters a lot. So it will be so harder for enemy to like look up into the hills and mountains and shoot you, but it will be so easier for you to shoot down, and that's a pretty good logic, and you can like just see the whole area around you if you're at a high ground. So yeah, I will recommend you just try to get into a high ground in the end game of a battle royale. Like if you know that circle is very small and there are very less people around this, so like if you're playing in squad or duos, just send like 2 of your players on the hill so they can like support you, and you can rush the other enemies meanwhile, and it's a really good strategy. And yeah, that's why I wanna recommend you. You can just like look at the whole area around you, and you'll like see all the players. Okay, one team is right there, one team is right there, and if you are at lower ground, if someone take a high ground advantage and they have the suppressor, it will may become very hard for you to even find from where they are shooting at you, so they'll probably kill you pretty easily. So that's why high ground is pretty much very important thing in the end game of battle royale. So yeah, just try to get a high ground. Okay, that's all for today's tips and tricks video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it and learned something new from it. If you do, then just smash that like button right now, and if you guys are new in the channel, please hit the subscribe button, because I'm also gonna upload some videos about advanced strategic tips about battle royale, and I'm also gonna upload a video of tactical tips and tricks of battle royale. So I'm gonna upload these 2 videos, so if you don't wanna miss them, be sure to hit the subscribe button and press the bell notification, so you'll get a notification whenever I'll upload that video. And thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you in my next videos. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, gamers. Goodbye.